So, let's talk about politics today, because who wants to be friendly with each other? This morning I googled tax reform explosion.
Why would you do that, you sexy, sexy idiot?
I'm trying a new thing called Explosion Wednesday, in which I talk about explosion-related things.
So sexy.
And since everyone's talking about the giant GOP tax reform bill, I needed to figure out a way to force it into explosion subject matter.
I'll explode your subject matter.
Okay, you're making me uncomfortable. Sorry, me too, because I'm you. Yeah, okay, so here's the articles I found. Trump predicts economic boom as final tax bill heads for House Senate. Irresponsible, reckless, unjust, and just plain cruel Democrats blast GOP tax bill after it passes. GOP tax plan will explode deficit. Tax plan will spark an investment boom that benefits everyone. So as you can see, the tax bill is very popular. Wait, what? Why such opposing views on the same thing? What? That never happens. Like, for instance, The Last Jedi. Everyone agrees that movie's great.
It's as if we always politically disagree because we have differing overriding philosophical ideas about how the country should work and what we think will work.
I disagree.
Oh?
Oh, wait, yeah, I see what happened there.
See?
Wait, I'm forgetting my own advice.
A headline's not an article.
I'm actually gonna go read these articles. Done.
Yeah.
I'm still confused. Seems like everyone's in agreement on what the tax bill is and what it will do, but they disagree on whether those things that it will do are good or bad.
It's as if we always politically disagree because we have differing overriding philosophical ideas about how the country should work and what we think will work.
One side says it will benefit everyone, the other side says it will benefit on everyone except the rich.
It's as if we always politically disagree because
Many polls suggest that this bill is unpopular, but guess what? A year ago, actual voting voted this Congress in, essentially saying, hey, you do you, boo.
little old me?
Yeah, you. Pshaw.
You little legislator, you. Who knew that that would mean that Republicans would pass a bill that's very Republican? How dare they be consistent with their own values? But fret not, young hippie. Now that all of my liberal friends, who a few years ago glorified how apolitical they were, are paying a lot more attention to politics, I think the vote next year will be quite different. And then they'll be like, yeah, politics is solved! We did it! Then they'll go back to binging Game of Thrones and eating kale salads and forgetting about voting next time, and around we go. So for now, the GOP, or GOP, can I call you GOP? So for now, the GOP will do what GOP do. And next year, they will probably be GOP gone, and then in a few years they'll be GOPed back in, and we'll keep having this philosophical argument about what our country is supposed to be, and on and on and on for decades, until our robot overlords take over and tell us what to do. To that end, please allow me to be the first to say to our future masters, beep boop boop beep! Bzz. In other news, I failed to put up a proper video yesterday other than the headline is not an article song. My excuse is I went to see The Last Jedi for a second time, this time with my wife and baby. My wife liked it. My baby cried and pooped, which means she liked the movie's emotional center but felt they could have dumped some scenes. Her rating system is very complicated. Anyway, I guess maybe I should have a punishment for missing a day. I don't know if I'm gonna have a punishment every time, but punishments can be fun. Yeah, they can.
Dude! Sorry, right, you're me. Would it be okay if I wasn't? Oh, and even then it's not okay. Anyway, what should my punishment be? Let me know in the comments, in between your political arguments. Beep boop boop beep! Bzz. I don't always want to do politics, but that seems to be what everyone's talking about these days. On Monday, I talked about the whole word ban fiasco. YouTube thinks you'll like that video. And if you'd like to support what I do here, there's a Patreon page, and it's got perks and everything. So perk up! Thank you for watching, and vote WheezyWaiter in 2020. Front runner for the Democrat Party. Done. Yeah. I'm still confused.